Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kyra, and here on this channel, we love our makeup, and we especially enjoy using the makeup we already have. But we're not here for Instagram fame or TikTok fortune, although I do those things as well. We're just here for real makeup, for real life, and real people like us. So, two disclaimers before we get started today, and that is, number one, I'm sick, just a cold, nothing severe, but two, I am covered in hives from head to toe, so if you see like red bumps, etc., then that's what is going on. And today we're gonna update on my 2022 rolling project pan in collaboration with myself. The goal is to have 3 usage goals and 3 progress goals at all time, and to finish 1 product in every category before the end of the year. So let's get started. So the first product is my Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Party. I have the goal to use this up this year, and I don't feel like I really used it very much. In the last month, I used it 3 times, in fact, and at the last update, it weighed in at 17.84 grams, and today it weighed in at 17.83 grams. You know, it is what it is. I did see a little hack over on TikTok, however, and it was actually from a makeup artist, and she took her under eye setting powder and then just lightly dipped into a pink blush as well and used that to set her under eyes. So I do want to try that, and that might help me get more use out of this, but you know, sometimes those things work, sometimes they don't. Next is my Hourglass Veil Translucent Powder, Loose Powder. This is the mini, and I have the goal to use it 50 times. And I have now used it a total of 18 times, which actually is a lot more than I had been using it in the past. So I'm gonna keep on keeping on with this. I do think there's a possibility that I could have a lot of this gone by the time that 50 use mark rolls around. So we'll see what we do with it at that point, but I'm pretty pleased with my progress on that. Next is my Kevyn Aquan Neo Highlighter in the shade Sahara. My goal was to use it 20 times, and I finally did that. I'll have some close-ups on the screen. I think, you know, the most visible progress is in this lighter part, and the K and E are pretty well worn off, but I'm glad that I got more use out of this. It is a favorite, and it was a nice gift from a friend. I just wanted to get more use out of it, and I will let you know what I rolled in place as soon as we get there. Next, in March, I had rolled in my Flower Beauty Light Illusion powder in the shade Beige, and my goal is to hit pan on this one. So in March, when I rolled this in, it weighed in at 71.15 grams. Since then, I have used it 6 times, and it now weighs in at 70.86 grams. So, you know, a little bit of progress there. I'm hoping to use it more in the next month. I'd like to see myself use it at least 10 times before the next update. All right, next. Definitely the product I got the most use out of in the last month is my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I am crazy enough to attempt to hit pan on this. And I do think the imprint or the embossing is starting to flatten out the little waves here. So that does show a little bit of progress, but I used this 17 times in the last month. I'm just enjoying the absolute heck out of it, and it's a beautiful option to go over any cream, contour, or bronzer products that I'm working on. So last month the starting weight was 54.51 grams, and today it weighs in at 53.90 grams. So not quite a full gram of product was used, but I'm just enjoying it, and we'll see how far we get. After the last update, I did roll in 2 products. one for the Kevyn Aquan Neo Highlighter, and that is my Clinique Powder Pop Flower Highlighter in the shade Lunar Pop. This is definitely a favorite. As you can see, the embossing has completely worn off in the middle. Be a little swatch. It's just a really pretty shade. I think Lunar Pop is a really great name for it because to me it almost looks like moonlight, but it's beautiful. It's not at all hard for me to do, and I like the idea of rotating through my highlighters with a usage goal. So my goal for this one is 22 uses, and so far I have used it 11 times, including today. I don't have it on my cheeks today, but I do have it on my inner corner, and I still count that as a use. And I just love this. And hopefully by next month, we will be able to roll in another highlighter to work on. And the last product I rolled in prior to this update is my ABH blush kit. This is the Radiant Blush Kit. This is one of the oldest products in my collection. I managed, I think, to pick this up at like Ross or Marshall's, probably Marshall's. And I love this formula. It's super smooth and blendable. I have this one on today, so I've now used all 4 of them at least one time. And the first one, this light pink, which is super pretty and fresh for spring, I've used 2 times. The goal, which I should have said from the get-go, is to use each shade 5 times. So not a huge lofty goal, but the point of putting this in for me was just to get some use out of it. It's one of those things that just sits and collects dust in my blush drawer, but I love it. So there's no reason for it to languish, and you never know. I might decide to keep it in and work on a specific shade, or who knows. But for now, I'm enjoying using it. They are great blushes for layering. Today I have that shade that I pointed out underneath a more glowy blush, and it works really beautifully as more of a base pigment, but I've also put it over top of cream blush as well. So at this point in time, we are still sitting at 6 products. We're at 3 usage goals and 3 progress goals, as was the plan from the beginning of the year, and I'm just looking forward to continuing to work on these products for the next month. I will have my Big Fat Eyeshadow Project Pan update coming in just a few days. This one always uploads on the 1st, then Big Fat Eyeshadow is on the 5th, and then Project Partners in Cream is on the 10th of every month, in case you were looking forward to that. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, I would really appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. That way we can see each other in my next video, all my future Project Pan updates, and on and on and on. And I hope all of your makeup days are absolutely beautiful makeup days, and I will see you in the next video very, very soon.